Aloha everybody, my name is Ed Lambert and my work is to present six-element theory. So I'm going to produce a series of videos about six-element theory and its intricacies. So I'll begin now with just a basic introduction to six-element theory. So this is the six elements of life, a basic introduction. It starts simple. What is an element? Look around in nature. You will see different states of matter and energy. Each state functions in a unique way. Normally you have the view that there are four elements in the world around us. Fire, which a lot of people see as just fire or the sun. Earth, air, and water. Western astrology is based on four elements. But there are other views about elements too. So let's expand the view to other elements. Let's go back to Babylonia, a long time ago. The five elements of Babylonia. There's an ancient text about creation from Babylonia called the Enuma Elish. It was written 16 to 18 centuries before the birth of Christ. Obviously the text is very old. And the text named five elements: fire, earth, wind, sea, and sky. Now, even though Babylonia was the center of astrology with its four elements, there were those who talked about a fifth element. That would be sky. So the sea is an element. It's water. Water is a fluid. It is a state in which matter and energy flow like a river and accumulate into an ocean of deep tranquility and surface waves. Fire is an element. Fire is an energetic state in which matter and energy burn with heat and light. Fire consumes and releases potential energy. Fire rises while water settles downward. Earth is an element. Earth is a stable state in which matter and energy take a form that resists movement and change. Water will flow around Earth as Earth remains consistent in its state, as you can see by these islands. The ocean moves around them, but the islands remain. Wind is also an element. The air around us. The air is in an expansive state in which energy and matter disperse and blow like the wind across the surface of heavier elements, like sea and earth, while rising to celestial heights. We breathe air, and the wind flows high into the sky. But what is the element sky? We experience fire, earth, wind, and sea directly on a daily basis. They are the basic states of matter and energy. But what is the element sky? Ether. Ether. Some ancient philosophies talked about a fifth element called ether. It was said to fill the spaces of the universe above the terrestrial plane. The gods breathed ether. It was never cold, hot, wet, or dry. Ether is the element sky. But is there really an element throughout space? It looks as though there is nothing there. No air, no water, no fire, no earth. Just blackness, just a nothingness. Can one experience ether? So if ether is out in space, so to speak, where the gods breathe, who found it? Who went into space and experienced ether? Now realize that years ago, more people's soul traveled outside of their body and could go into space. They could travel through the blackness. What did they move in when they were there? What did their souls breathe? It was ether. You go there, you can breathe. You can be there. You feel like you're moving in something. In space, there was no air, no water, yet they felt substance around them, and they breathed. Ether is an abundant substance that sustains a living universe. They also have five elements in China. For 2,000 years, China has followed their own tradition of five elements: fire, earth, metal, water, and wood. In future videos, I will talk more about this. Is there yet another element? We have 5 elements, 4 terrestrial elements, 5 fire, earth, wind, and sea, and 1 element of space, sky, ether. And China has its 5 elements too. But is there another state of energy and matter? A 6th element? Let's look for a 6th element. The 5 elements describe the manifested universe. But imagine when the universe was not manifested. The universe was in a different state. There was an element that prevailed at that time. I put time in quotes here because time didn't exist then. But before the universe was manifested, another element prevailed. And to know it, you have to go back to before the existence of the universe, to before the Big Bang, to when the universe was wrapped in a womb and incubating. Before the Big Bang. When the universe first came into creation, it was smaller than a subatomic particle, and then it expanded very quickly. But what existed before that moment of the Big Bang? Where was the universe? In what state was the energy and matter of the universe? So what does science say? Now, science doesn't have a theory to grasp the state of the unmanifested universe as it existed before the Big Bang. The normal explanation is that there was no such thing as before the Big Bang. But really, science just can't formulate a state without time and change yet. So when science takes its formulas to try and go before the Big Bang, all their numbers go to infinity or zero. They can't grasp it. So they don't even understand the smooth state of low entropy after the Big Bang either. It's as if something was harmonizing the elements for sustained potential energy. Science still lacks many answers. You can see a link below for more information. Now, the universe existed before the Big Bang. So, how can we conceptualize that unmanifested, formless state of the universe before the Big Bang? Now, we're talking about profound elements here. Now, one might say that the ether is a profound element, only found in space, so to speak. But imagine matter and energy being held in a still, silent, condensed, dormant state, and then think of this state of unmanifestation, that this state may still exist around us and inside us. Imagine that this element may still be active in our physiology and daily lives. Imagine that the development of the universe and life depend upon the function of this subtle element that prevailed before the Big Bang. The seed state. The state of energy and matter before the Big Bang is analogous to a seed, which is dormant until it sprouts. And just as a seed holds the entire being within it, whether it be a tree or an animal or whatever, the universe was held in a similar state before the Big Bang, neither growing nor dying, just dormant in a seed state, waiting for the moment when it sprouts into a Big Bang. This seed state of energy and matter is where the whole universe was held in a condensed and unborn state. The seed element. Clearly, seeds are a profound part of the life cycle for plants and animals. Yet likewise, the seed element is an essential state of energy and matter in which multiple elements are organized into a simplified harmony. The seed element is formless, unseen, yet present and active. As fire releases potential energy, the seed element nurtures potential energy. Why was the seed element not directly recognized in ancient tradition? Well, it was. But it was seen as much more profound than just an element. There is an ancient seed of life pattern. It is said that all the geometry of the universe, subatomic particles, atoms, and molecules, can be built from this geometric pattern, which has 6 circles around a center circle. The seed of life pattern is a broader concept of creation than just the idea of a seed element. The seed of life pattern describes the organization of the elements in harmony. The key to the pattern is having a sixth seed element. In the Seed of Life tradition, the symbol of the Seed of Life has been found in many distant lands across the globe. Everywhere with the same name, apparently. The significance of the symbol was spiritually profound. The symbol represented the deep mysteries of the universe. The six elements of life. The seed state of energy and matter is eternally calm, unseen and formless. The other five states describe the dynamic universe since the Big Bang. Even so, the calm, elusive seed element never ceased existing and nurturing power through harmony. Can you imagine a universe without seeds? So now the complete list of six elements is fire, earth, wind, sea, sky, and seed. With these six elements, we can describe the states of energy and matter of the universe before and after the Big Bang. And even with the Seed of Life pattern, we can describe their organization in harmony. So this is all still a profound mystery. Now when science grasps a theory for the seed state of energy and matter, many answers will come to light about the universe and life. Five-element traditions will evolve, and the continuity of life beyond the end of the universe will not be questioned. So the seed element is an essential key to knowing how God creates and procreates a universe. Just contemplate a seed sprouting in the hands of God to know, just like the picture you see here. Aloha, everybody.